And earlier on in the paddock.
So I'm having a quick catch up with Neil Wren, so good morning.
Hello. Thank you. Here we are again.
It's very good to see you back because I was a little bit worried we might not see you at this round. So tell us a bit about what happened at Brands Hatch.
So I had a bit of a whoops at Brands at Paddock Hill. As many people who have driven there know, there's a bit of a crest as you go into there. And I think I kept my foot in a little bit too long. So I came over that crest, braked a little bit too late, everything locked up and just went straight on into the wall. So wasn't ideal. But on a plus note, I had just done the fastest lap I'd done. So swings and roundabouts, really.
But the car's back, it's in one piece, so was it a lot of work to get it back together?
Most of it was just a case of bolting off all the damaged bits and bolting on some new ones. So crash panel, bumper, bonnet, all of it basically just flew off on impact. A couple of bent arms, changed the steering rack, just precautionary. But thankfully I sort of work with these a little bit as a sort of side note anyway. So I had a few bits kicking about that I could use, which was pretty useful in this particular instance. So
that's pretty handy then.
It is.
And so you've had a bit of a rocky season as well, so it's been quite eventful for you.
This car has been testing my patience, I think that's fair to say. It's one of these things where I'm very stubborn in terms of once I get an idea in my head that I think will work, I have to make sure that it does. And so I keep coming back, but little things keep fighting me. So be it the engine tune or crashing into a wall or various things, or a sensor fails or whatever it might be, I just have to keep coming back thinking this time it'll be fine. So we're still searching for that this time will be fine. I had, I think, one decent event in it last year, but even then it wasn't perfect. It was just a case of we managed to do all sessions and broadly trouble-free. So that's kind of all I want. Just a little bit of trouble-free running would be brilliant, and anything else in there from that will be great. I know it's got potential, that's the thing. It's clear, it's just getting it to do it.
So tell us a bit about the car, because you're in Club 2 all drive and it's quite a competitive class this year.
So the car is a BMW E92 335i, so it's 3-litre twin-turbo straight six. Out of the box, they're sort of fairly sedate, but still quite fun. I did daily drive one for sort of 6-7 months before deciding to convert it. It wasn't this one, but a different one. But they're very easy to get power out of. So the engine in this one is still stock. I don't actually know how many miles it's got on it. Probably well in excess of 100, 120k, something like that. But it's just got some bigger turbos, bigger intercooler, better radiator. It did start life as an auto, so it was a little paddle jobby, but again, I broke one that was a manual, so I was like, right, I'll swap that. And I've just done it from there. So it's still relatively mild from what you can do, because I just want to keep standard engines, really, because you don't necessarily want to go down the road of building stuff, because I've done that years ago. I did it with a Civic many times. Almost the engine was a kind of consumable. If you got a season out of it, brilliant, but I don't want to be doing that with something that will cost me 4, 5, 6 times as much to do. And prior to the Civic, I did do that with a Skyline and know that pain. So that's actually why I went to the Civic, because I knew it would be cheap. But now I'm sort of back in sort of bigger, lazier engines, just easier to extract power, basically.
So as you mentioned, you've got a bit of a history with Time Attack as well. So tell us a little bit about that.
So I'm one, I think, 2 original people that did GT Battle that are here today. I think myself and Simon Norris. Back then it was with a Subaru Impreza. So back then it was very sort of Japanese focused, everything. It was either Impreza, Evo, Skyline, 2000, whatever. And then it just progressed over time. So I've been involved on and off for the last 20 years, which sounds really bad. But it's a great thing to be involved in, and that's why I keep coming back. I did have a little bit of a hiatus, but you just come back and it's just a super friendly paddock and everyone gets on with each other. Although it's competitive, it's not in a bad way. So that's why people keep coming back, I think.
It's one of the friendliest paddocks, I think, in motorsport. A fantastic group of people. Well, we're very glad to see you back again and very glad to see the car back. So fingers crossed and good luck for today.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Neil.
Cheers.